What's good, y'all? Day 27 of this 31-day challenge. Now, I gotta be really careful with this movie because it's one of them shockers. It's one of them shockers to where I can give you a little situation, a movie, and it can spoil everything. So, this review is gonna be real short because, like I said, I gotta tread very carefully. The movie's called High Tension. It came out in 2003. It's a French horror movie, and it's one of the movies where I did not expect that ending. So before I get to my feelings on it, just a quick overview of the story that I had to go I had to go in the bio here or Google here just to get their summary, their overview, because they are good at not spoiling anything. So because I didn't want to give mine, because mine I might say something that spoils everything, because this is one of the movies. Alexia and Marie are two friends who are taking a little vacation. They take a little vacation at Alexia's family's house, just so I had to chill for a weekend or something like that. And they had no idea that there's a killer on the loose in their area. And I ain't gonna front, this killer is kind of weird. Their introduction of this killer, I was like, that was a little disturbing. A little nasty and disturbing. But yeah, so anyway, as they're chilling at the family's house, that the first night, while the family is sleeping, they get a visitor. I'll just put it this way. The killer went in and terrified the family. So now Alexia and Marie has to figure out how to survive this night, how to survive this killer. Can they save the family? Can they save themselves? You'll have to watch it to find out. Bro, that is just a piece of what's going on. That's how careful I gotta be. That's it. I'm leaving out a lot of plot holes, but that's good because this is something that I would ask y'all to watch at least one time. It's not one of the movies where I have to watch again. Like, it wasn't entertaining in that way. Even the killer, the slasher part, it was okay. The first act was a good introduction to the characters and the plot, what the characters are going to do and all that, to the family. The second act was a little slow. The movie's only, I think, like an hour and 25 minutes, but it still felt like it dragged, that second act. It was like, okay, even when when the killer's there and the people are trying to survive this killer, it dragged a little too long. And I know horror movies can do that too, where someone's in the wall hiding and the killer's just walking around the room and they're just hiding and they're just walking around the room. They did that way too much, in my opinion. It was like, okay, can we speed this up? But that third act made this whole movie worth it. I did not see that coming. There is a crazy surprise. I was like, what? And even to the, like, right now, it still raises some questions. Like, wait, how is that possible but if that happened, then how did, as much as the surprise was good, I still have questions. And if you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The movie's been out since 2003. So it's been out for a while. But there are some questions of this third act that I'm sitting here still trying to figure out. I'm like putting two and two together. It's two scenes specifically that connects with the third act. I'm like, but all in all, it was still a great surprise. I did not see that coming. There was no hint of this at all. I was like, what is going on? What? Wait, and I had to stop. I'm like, did I see that right? There's a scene in this third act that trumps. I almost said it. See what I'm saying? I didn't even. It was my fault. I didn't even read the Google overview, but it's all good. I did a good job. I didn't spoil anything. I almost did. I caught myself. This movie is a good first watch. Check it out. Is it amazing? No, but that third act made this whole movie worth it. It ends abruptly. And you're just like, hold on, wait, what? In a good way. Now, there's two scenes I'm still trying to figure out and put them together. But overall, I get what's going on. And it's like, dang. Did not see that coming. I'm thinking, there I go. Okay, let me end this review. Day 27, High Tension. It was a really good first watch. A couple of slow burn moments, but overall, that third act made this all worth it. I'm going to leave it at that. Shout out to everybody that made that movie. I almost failed 3 times at spoiling the movie. Didn't even read the Google overview. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow.